What's up guys, Scorpop here. Today I'm going to be explaining how to solo all of AQ40 in Cataclysm Classic as a hunter. So, first of all, why would you want to do this? Transmog, gold, but there is also a third reason. I'm going to be giving a little bit of an explanation here on why you should be farming the tier 2.5 tier set of armor from AQ, because this could actually be a benefit to you in even current raids, such as Firelands and upcoming Dragon Soul, and maybe even still in Mists of Pandaria, it could be useful. So I'm going to show you guys what I mean here. First, this is a bit crude here, but we're going to take a look at Balrog, 25 Heroic. Let's take a look at the top hunters here. And we'll take a look at Ray's right here. We'll look at his log. We'll see what he's doing. He parsed a 99. Survival hunter, looking great. Let's translate this. And we're going to take a look at his buffs here. So you can see he cast rapid fire twice in the fight, but the kill was only 4 minutes and 17 seconds. Rapid fire's cooldown is 5 minutes, so if you used it at the start of the fight, it would not normally be up at this time here. So how did he do it? The trick is with tier 2.5 set from AQ40. It actually has a tier set bonus that reduces its cooldown by 2 minutes. So the trick is you want to pre-pull with the set on rapid fire. So you have the tier set on, you use rapid fire, use your pre-pot, swap gear, and then you pull the boss. This allows you to dip into using rapid fire a second time, potentially in a fight. If it actually lasts less than 5 minutes, you'll be able to use it again, and it's a DPS increase. One last little tip here, if you want to farm the tier 2.5 tier set, they require friendly and honored in order to turn in to get the actual set from the Brood of Nozdormu. So in order to gain fast rep, this first pack of mobs here right at the beginning of the entrance, you can kill 3 of them and then feign death, and the 3 that you killed will respawn. As long as you don't kill the full pack, you can keep doing this over and over again for quick and easy rep. Fun fact, you can also use this trick in order to get all 4 of the Ahn'Qiraj mounts, including the red one, which gives a feat of strength. One final little trick here I'm going to show off before we get started is how to actually skip to Ouro from the beginning. You can see there that Prophet Skeram is still up. So you want to come over here to this corner, and you want to go in your toy box and use the mushroom chair, which is an item that you buy from Molten Front dailies. Go ahead and sit on the chair, and you go up here into this ceiling, and you want to try to jump into the ceiling. This might take a couple of tries, but eventually you'll get on through here. You want to go to approximately right here, and I'm probably going to have a little image up here, but so if you hit some of the ground here, it'll actually teleport you to the beginning of the entrance, and you don't want that to happen. So you want to jump off and use your engineering parachute at the right time here, and you'll completely bypass all of that. Once you reach here, you're going to mount up, and you're just going to jump right through here, and there you go. You're at the entrance. If you actually take left from this position, you'll go to Cthulhu. However, you won't actually be able to pull him, and the reason for that is Blizzard actually sometime during Classic made it so if you don't kill Twin Emperors, you can't engage Cthulhu at all. This used to be a skip that worked all the time, and you can actually skip to Cthulhu right up until Classic, but as soon as Classic came out, they said no more, and you can't do it anymore. However, you can still pull Ouro. So this is a boss that's going to have two different strategies, and I'm going to let you in on both of them here. Prophet Skeram is a boss that's pretty straightforward. If you look closely, you'll see that I'm actually in tier 11 gear. A lot of these bosses you can actually do in tier 11 gear, and I recorded these back in tier 11 before Firelands came out, so that's probably showing you how easy the boss is. If you don't know what you're doing, he can mind control you, so you either have to be out of line of sight or 50 yards away, and you can avoid the mind control. Spam kill command for damage. When he transforms into the 3 images, the one you want to kill has 466,000 health. The other ones will have different amounts of health. Take him down to about 50% health, and then due to a bug here, your pet just loses all of its stats, and it will die. So this is the point where you should probably use all your cooldowns and try and kite them. You can go up on the stairs and then jump off, and that'll gain you some distance. You can then use your rocket boots and just try and kill them here. I mean, it's a bit scuffed, and this is kind of a scuffed kill here, but it is doable. And to keep in mind, this is with tier 11 gear, so if you're in any kind of Firelands gear, you're going to be doing way more DPS than I am right now. Alright, and here is the second strategy for this boss. This one actually utilizes an elixir of dream vision, which is a potion that you can make with alchemy, or you can buy it on the auction house, or whatever you want to do. But the only difference here is when your pet gets like completely reduced stats and it only has 5k health and it dies. Before he dies, you're going to actually pop the elixir, and it will port your pet. Well, not port your pet, but you'll be able to resummon your pet back to you with without the decreased stats, and just send it right back. Stay out of line of sight. Don't move close to him also, but just keep killing the boss here. If your pet still dies after getting to like 25% health, you can just kite the last 20%. I mean, it's very easy, so GG. Right here is Bug Trio, which is an optional boss. The more gear you have, the easier this is on a drastic scale. So like if you're in tier 11 gear, this is actually kind of an annoying boss, because Vem here does a very annoying knockback, and Princess keeps healing herself. So you want to put Widow Venom up on the boss, and you want to just basically burn down Princess as fast as possible. That's the first target you want to kill. As soon as she dies, the rest of this is extremely easy. They're tank and spanks. But just make sure you get Princess down. In Firelands gear, that should be very straightforward and easy, but if you're like under geared, like 360 item level, it's going to be a bit of a challenge. Battleguard Sartura here is super easy. Just pop CDs and kill. You might have to kite a little bit. Spamming Mr. X can help her stay on your pet as much as possible, but she does like to drop threat a lot, so if she goes on you, it's not a big deal. She does like no damage, so just pop CDs and kill. I mean, it's very easy. Fankriss The Unyielding is a boss that's basically another glorified tank and spank. He does, like, nothing. If you don't kill him super fast, he might teleport your pet, but that really isn't anything. That's an issue. Just pop CDs and kill. It's very straightforward. And here we have Viscidus, who is actually quite a challenging boss to solo. So before you even pull the boss and before you even come in here, you need to grab the Brunhildar bow, which is sold from a vendor in the Storm Peaks. I'll put the location up. And the reason you need this is because the boss won't die unless it gets shattered. Here's how you shatter it. You need to have 200 frost hits on the boss for him to get initially frozen. And then within 15 seconds, he needs to receive 75 melee hits. So it's also a good idea to swap to having 2 one-handed weapons, and I'll explain that later on. Before pulling, I'm going to explain why I have these details screens open here. You're going to be looking for the ability called Chilled Shot in details, and you want to mouse over this from time to time because there's 2 things you need to watch out for. Those 2 things are going to be normal hits and critical hits. The sum of these 2 numbers in total must be under 200. So before you phase the boss over, you need to be very careful, and you need to make sure these 2 numbers reach 199. That's what I did. And you can see here I've used my Brunhildar bow to DPS him down until the normal hits was 165 and the critical hits was 34. So if you sum those 2 numbers up, it's 199. So that means the next frost attack will freeze him. Now you can swap back to your normal bow and DPS him down to 1 health. Once the boss is at 1 health, you're going to do 2 things. You're going to swap your melee weapon for 2 one-handed weapons, and you're going to place a snake trap down. After you've placed the snake trap, you're going to wait 30 seconds. And the reason you're doing this is so you can get multiple snake traps at a time on the boss. You're going to move the boss far away so you can have as much room as possible here. Don't forget to re-equip your Brunhildar bow so you get that last frost hit. Wait 30 seconds. And then once 30 seconds have passed, so your snake trap is back off cooldown, you're going to move the boss into the snake trap, and then you will use another snake trap on top of him. Then you're going to pop readiness and use a 3rd snake trap on him. This is to ensure you get the 75 melee hits within 15 seconds. All those snakes on him are going to make him take a bunch of melee hits. You're going to run in, pop all your CDs, start hitting the boss with raptor strikes, spamming wing clips, and trying to get him down. If you get lucky, you'll get enough melee hits, and he'll go down. After Viscidus, you'll be happy to know that Princess Huhuran is a complete tank and spank. GG. Twin Imps is the boss that actually required Firelands gear. I believe you could do every single boss in here in tier 11, except this one. Not only that, but you need close to full bis. So the deal with this boss fight is Emperor vek'lor only takes physical damage. Emperor vek'lor takes magic damage only. The main one you're going to be attacking here is Emperor vek'lor. You're going to misdirect and put a move to macro, and you're going to put them over in this corner here. So the deal with this boss fight is they'll heal each other for 30,000 every 2 seconds. This is something that you can actually out DPS. And you'll be able to out DPS it more if you put Widow Venom up. So that's an ability that you need to have up on the boss. Emperor vek'lor, you're going to use Steady Shot and you're going to focus dump with Aim Shot. You do not want to use Arcane Shot because he's immune. Emperor vek'lor is the magic one, so you're going to put Serpent Sting on him, and you're going to use Chimera Shot. I have 2 macros in the description you can use, so even if you're targeting Emperor vek'lor, you'll be able to attack Emperor vek'lor with those 2 abilities. You're just going to stack them both in this corner, keep Widow Venom up, focus dump with Aim Shot, use Chimera, keep Serpent Sting up on Emperor vek'lor, and damage down Emperor vek'lor. You also want to be spamming misdirection as much as possible, especially after they do the twin teleport. Because when they teleport, I believe they drop threat. So you want to have a misdirect up every time that happens. Just keep this up. It might take a while. I believe this kill took me 10 minutes because I kind of had to get used to using Aim Shot as the focus dump instead of Arcane Shot. But if you get it down, they'll slowly be whittled down over time, and eventually they'll die. Once they're in the 20% range and you can start using kill shots, that's when it speeds up just a little bit. Good luck, and hopefully this boss goes down for you. Next up here is going to be Cthulhu. Now, you're probably thinking to yourself, what are you talking about? This is Ouro's room. What are you doing here? Let me explain. You're going to need Ouro in Cthulhu's room. You're going to fight them both at the same time. And here's why. Cthulhu has an ability where he drops you in the stomach. And there's these two flesh tentacles that you need to kill. And the only way you can live that phase is if Ouro is active also. And here's why. So when you get ported into the stomach, if you're solo, you just die. You'll die in like 2 seconds, and there's absolutely nothing you can do about it. The only way you can avoid that is having a boss active up top also. When you get ported down while Ouro is active, the game doesn't like porting you away from a boss that can't attack you. It'll just teleport you right back to him. So what does it do? You get ported for like 0.3 seconds, and then you just instantly get ported right back up. This actually is enough time to kill the flesh tentacles, though. You're going to make a macro /target flesh tentacle /cast Arcane Shot or whatever you want to do. And you want to spam it as you're getting ported down. Spam it, spam it, spam it. And then you should get a shot off. Do this several times until the flesh tentacles are dead. And then you'll be able to kill the boss. And we're going to put this into action. And you'll see it when I pull the Eye of Cthulhu. So this thing does nothing. I mean, he summons some ads, but the ads don't really do anything. He summons them in the second phase also. Whenever you see a big stack of the Ouro scarabs, just throw a multi-shot down to keep them at bay. Don't really let them stack up. That's a general rule of thumb you want to follow as this fight progresses. DPS the Eye of Cthulhu down, and Cthulhu, the real Cthulhu, will come out.
Target you, get down! Target you, get down! Target you, get down!
Once Cthulhu comes out, just remember to do your best to keep the ads down. First time you get ported into the stomach, you might not have enough time to damage the flesh tentacle. That's alright. There are chances where that could happen multiple times in a row. You've just got to do your best to spam a macro as soon as you get ported down. Now you may notice after a while you don't get ported down. Make sure you actually move into the center of Cthulhu. The reason why is since it ported you up, the game still thinks you're in the stomach if you don't do that. So keep the ads down, keep killing all the ads, and make sure to move into like the center of Cthulhu. And that'll basically flag like the trigger that the game knows you're not in the stomach anymore, and it'll port you back down again.
Target you, get down!
It may take a while, but once you're able to kill that final flesh tentacle, you're going to get ported out, and then this is where you're going to pop every single CD you have. You want to kill him in one rotation here, because if you don't, you're going to have to do all of this again, and it's really, really annoying. So please pop everything. Kill him in one go. If you do that, you've got him.
Aggro.
And last but certainly not least here is going to be Ouro himself. So he's a fairly straightforward tank and spank. You don't want to be facing him though. You want to be behind him where he's going to be, because he does a sand blast that stuns if you're in front of him. And he'll also clear threat on whoever is tanking him. So your pet might get cleared threat here. He does have a tendency to bug out and reset and go all the way back to full health when he submerges every time he does this. So what you want to do is, after he uses an ability called Sweep, you can place a snake trap down. That way he always has like mobs to attack in front of him and he's not just like left hanging. That should help out with him bugging out sometimes, but other than that, you just DPS him down, burn him down, and GG. That's basically it. Hope you guys enjoyed. Thanks for watching. Like, comment, subscribe. Peace.